Yo, what is up, everybody?
What's going on?
I'm Matt. This is Andrew.
And together we're
Queer as Dope. So if you are just joining us for the first time, here's how our stream works. We're Queer as Dope. We have a little website. It's down on the screen. It's www.queerasdope.com.
Ow.
And we sell some things there, like shirts and jackets and mugs and shit like that. But Queer as Dope is so much more than just a store. It's the community. Every other week, we do rotating streams. So last week, we had our very first episode. We had our first guests on. We played some games with them. So we had the lovely Brittany Ward, and you can't see Alisanne here, but I promise she was there.
She was there.
We were promoting their Etsy shop, Alisanne's Etsy shop, Thread Ain't Dead, and Brittany's Instagram account, Sunny and the Bee.
Yeah.
So we were playing some Jackbox games together, and we came up with some funny things.
Not to toot our own horns, but we say some funny things. So this week on social media, we gathered those up, and we had a little bit of a poll. And our winning phrase all around was, I would feel comfortable crying in most parts of Walmart.
The audience said, yes, that's the one that I want to see on a piece of merch. And so tonight, we're going to actually create the art with you. So Andrew's got the pen in his hand, but we are doing this together with you. And we're all just going to be talking about what we want this to look like, because in a few days, it'll be the next, I think we're going to do a t-shirt and a mug. So you're creating a graphic that then you can purchase on queerasdope.com on either a t-shirt or a mug. There's going to be some moments when Andrew's going to need to work on some things and we're just hanging out. Queer as Dope is all about community. So let's hang out. Let's have a good time tonight. Let's chat with each other.
We want to talk to you. We want to hear how about you.
But if we need it, I also brought this game, which is called House of Danger, and it's based off of the old Choose Your Own Adventure books. So in the downtime, when we're not arting and drawing and creating the arts over here,
and drinking,
no, we're gonna do that while we drink. That all happens together. Yeah.
Yes. Matt Chu, you had a couple ideas that you were telling me about. Do you want to kind of get the ball rolling and
so
talk about those?
First of all, this text, we can make it shorter. We can make it longer. We're creative here. So we can make some creative liberties.
Do I want to show my sketches yet? Probably not.
Why not?
Okay.
Show what you got. Show us what you got.
All right. I'll show you what I came up with, but that doesn't mean I just don't want to nail anything down. I want to leave it fluid. I want people to still chime in and shit. We're very much inspired by pop art. I'm very much inspired by the 90s. I'm very much inspired by the 70s. Those are kind of like a couple different vibes that I like to pull from. I looked up Roy Lichtenstein art. Mm-hmm. If you're not familiar with his stuff, he does a lot of pop art stuff.
I was interviewing a playwright for my job, and this playwright and comic creator just did an audio drama about Jack Kirby. And if you don't know who Jack Kirby is... And he goes all the way back to the first issue of Captain America. Kirby was creating romance novels, which then Roy Lichtenstein took that style to create pop art in the 60s, I believe.
Yeah, definitely. So this is some of his stuff. Another couple of images that I really liked. So I was drawn to this top image here because of the fact that she's laying on something and crying. That's really funny to me. Picturing her saying, I'd feel comfortable crying in most parts of Walmart, as she cries on something. And then I was really drawn to the shading on this image right here. Also, again, if you look real close, it's the dots again that we're definitely gonna do for our pop art stuff. Maybe her hair is the words for this one. So if we just kind of shrunk this down.
The shape of the words or the shape of the hair.
Exactly. Maybe her hair spells like Walmart. In this area, around here or something like that.
Yeah, that's what we got. So what resonates with you? What do y'all have any ideas?
Does it resonate? Is it trash? You definitely want to put something down here to that she's laying on. I think that's the funny part to me.
So how do you make that Walmart emblematic?
Yeah.
Is Great Value brand Walmart?
Yeah, it is.
So you could have a tag that's Great Value.
Oh yeah, maybe she's hugging something.
There's a tag on that has the Walmart logo.
Maybe she's hugging something from Walmart. That would be funny.
Sketch it out. Feel it out.
Sketch it all out as we go.
Our mission statement is all about reveling in the creative process. So that's what we're gonna do. And I think while you start sketching that, we might start a little bit of House of Danger.
Get your butts ready, everybody.
There's some ridiculous shit in this game, and that's what makes it fun. You hear a loud click, and the phone goes dead. While the caller was talking, you activated your high-speed telephone tracing device. After consulting the tall stack of reverse phone books behind your desk. A reverse phone book? Is that a thing?
A reverse phone book?
It's just a phone book, right?
I'm struggling of where to put the word comfortable. Like, I don't have space to put the word. Should I just like make it small and do it like right here?
If it was like, I'm used to crying in most parts of Walmart, or I'm okay crying in most parts of Walmart.
I usually cry.
I usually cry in most parts of
Walmart. I'm usually crying while I'm inside Walmart. Is that what? Or do any of these resonate with any of you?
All right, so while he's working on that, our goal is to escape. No, what was it? Get inside the Marsden house. Back at home, you grab a bottle of water and your trusty pocket knife, preparing for a new investigation. And we have those. You can see those over here, right? So we're at the spooky house. We can either search the wall for a way in, or we can climb the gate. Let me know what you think. You pull yourself over the rusting gate and land with a crunch on the gravel driveway leading toward the house. But before you can survey your surroundings, you hear a guttural sound coming from your left. Suddenly, the creature lunges at you, snarling. You spot a guardhouse not far away. If you can get past the creature, you might be able to hide there. Or perhaps you should just turn and flee up the driveway towards the main house.
I think Matt just wanted to play this so he could add to his reel. He could add to his voiceover reel.
I don't have.
If you need exactly.
This is what the creature looks like, by the way. Oh no, it's so hard to see. It's like a shadow yeti looking thing. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I got it.
Okay. I want to do this not normal colors. Like, what if she was green, or
right.
What if her like that's kind of where my mind goes. Or what if this was all like pastel colors? Like I did this. This is kind of how depression hits me. It's just all of a sudden, just like boom, you're depressed. Like, sorry about it. You don't get a warning. You don't get like a prep time. And also, if you look close. It's the dots. We're gonna keep talking about
It's a
theme.
We're a detective, so right now we're setting the tone of what kind of detective we are. Are we one that runs, or do we fight this Yeti monster?
You gotta fight the Yeti monster.
So we have to roll a 3 or higher in order to be successful, and we're gonna roll. A 1. We lost against the Yeti monster, so we have to raise.
Somebody take these die from this man. Somebody take these die.
We have to raise our danger meter by 2. So now, as our danger meter goes up, we then have to roll higher die to be successful. Just got swiped by the Yeti, right?
So this is one of those games that when you don't do well in it, it makes it harder.
It fucks you harder. It's the worst.
Okay, so we're gonna do crying like she's saying it. It'll be coming like out from her mouth like this. Can we pause for a second? And I realized that I just did these 3 words because it's the middle of it, and I wanted to work my way out, and that's how I usually do text, is I try to start in the middle of everything. And then I just created this piece that now says feel okay crying, which I think everybody should do. Just take a moment to feel okay crying.
I love it.
Maybe not feel okay. I mean, you should feel okay crying in Walmart. I mean, okay, normalize crying in public.
Yeah.
It's fine if you need to do that. Like,
I mean, when the depression hits, it hits, just like we talked about.
I just showed you the slap. And I hate tears, and I don't cry ever. I didn't cry for like 30 years. Now all of a sudden I do it every like 2 weeks. That's what this piece, that's the sentiment of this piece anyway. So like no matter what this goes beyond this, I think this should be the sentiment of this piece maybe.
Yeah, I dig it. Kendra wants to open the drawers. I like that.
Going back to the task at hand.
No, the task at hand is what you're doing. That's the focus. We're just bullshitting while you are
oh my God.
doing the work.
Well, I'm feeling okay. If I start to cry, don't worry about me. I'm just feeling okay crying. Right
We're here to create art. But while you do your thing, we're going to search some drawers. Fuck! We suck at this, y'all.
We are not rolling the dice.
There's still a Yeti out there, don't forget. And not too far from you is a long board someone had laid between a long board that someone had
skateboard away on.
rocket power.
If you're not raising your danger meter, you're not living life, Hanny.
Son of a motherfucker. It's a 2. You then see a small piece of paper drifting by you in the water. You might be able to grab it if you act fast. Like Andrew said, this is our first time doing this drawing stream. We were like, what are we going to do while Andrew draws?
Yeah, we had some other ideas. So
this is just an idea. But again, this is all about the community. So if you guys are like, this is boring as shit, we won't do it anymore.
I think next time Matt should just take off his clothes while I sit here and draw.
Twitch won't like that.
I don't know. You don't have to get completely naked, right?
So all we need to know right now is, are we going to grab this piece of paper or not? So far, we've been doing all of these optional challenges, and we've lost every single one, but it's been making things interesting. Yes, grab it. Yes. Okay, here we go. We're going to grab the paper. So we're going to roll. I have to get 4 or higher. We got one. We got the piece of paper.
Gosh.
Fuck the first aid kit. We got this piece of paper. We have this map here with us. I'll add that to our water bottle and our pocket knife. We can't forget that. So we can enter the culvert, which is apparently maybe a storm drain, not sure. Or we can enter the hedge maze.
Unclear.
Also, if anybody wants to tell me what a culvert actually is, that would be awesome.
I don't think they know, or they would have spoken up. Right? Like, I think everyone's like, sure. I'll Google that later. Yeah, I pictured this one kind of inside of a comic book square, like
right,
inside
yeah.
like a black frame.
It's called a panel.
A comic book square.
It looks a little, from the angle I'm at currently, it looks a little Android-esque, but that's also because of the
highlight on the face.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
It definitely does look a little like
like the Jetsons.
Maybe this is a crying robot, because I really resonate with a weeping robot. That's my spirit animal, I think.
Okay, so now we can explore the pool house, or we can walk through the gate to check out the pool. Generally, I find the shirtless boys are usually at the pool. We don't go to pools. Who goes to pools? Especially now. Oh, you turned it sideways.
Oh.
Can you?
We can do it this way.
Hold on, it's coming back. There we go.
Okay.
Can you just give it a...
Yes, boys. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah.
Pool. Kendra, I like the way you think. Let's go see the boys at the pool.
Let's do that.
So you're gonna like fit the words inside her hair, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was just kind of like the outline of it, of where the hair should go. And
right.
We're gonna see what this looks like.
That sounds difficult to me, but I'm not the one drawing. So we're gonna go to the pool. We're gonna try to find some hot boys at the Marsden house. Ooh. It's obvious that nobody has cleaned the pool in ages. So no pool boys cleaning the pool.
Baby, no.
So should we investigate the ripples in the pool?
Didn't you fail at finding a Yeti earlier?
We did, but who knows? There's probably not a Yeti in the pool. Who knows?
I know, but I'm just saying, if there are Yetis out there might be other things out there. I'm not saying there's a Yeti in the pool. I'm just saying.
I understand. Yeah. So if this is going to be Walmart, where would the rest of...
I hadn't gotten that far. I just really liked the idea of this woman having Walmart hair.
Okay, so yeah,
she got her hair from Walmart.
So I see what you're saying. Shrink like the whole head down and put like the text on top.
Yeah,
or something
maybe text
like
on
that.
top. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna draw clue number 8. I've got a raging clue now.
You have a raging clue. Does anybody know? So I was thinking something like this. It kind of needs to be a little bigger though. So I need to fiddle with it. But this is the idea.
And now you can hear a lone violin playing a soothing melody. What a turn.
Oh, wow. Is somebody fiddling as Rome burns?
We can investigate the gazebo, or we can follow the sound of the violin. This story
Oh, yeah.
Andrew mentioned we've played this one time before, so of course we didn't see everything, but this story goes places. Yeah. People are enjoying this. Then the next time we do one of these, we'll probably pick up with chapter 2.
We literally ended up in space on one of these. Was that this one?
Yeah. All right, so we're going to follow the sound of the violin. You move further and further toward the hypnotic sound of the... Oh, it's hypnotic. This wasn't a good choice.
Oh, God.
I'm getting siren, like flashes of sirens. Not like flashing sirens, but like the we got mythological sirens.
We got flashed by sirens. I believe that, yeah.
You arrive at a horse stable with an open gate. Inside, sitting on a stool, is the source of the violin music. A chimpanzee playing his heart out. A soulful expression on his face. The chimp is fully committed to the music. You've never heard such an emotional performance. It's beautiful. So first of all, here is the chimp with the violin. Right, so that's what we're dealing with here. That's what we see. That is a fancy chimp. You are absolutely correct. So we have 1 vote for Runaway so far. Say it'd be cool if the wall and the Mart, see how like Mart is disconnected by her hair part?
It says art.
Oh, you're right, it does.
Her bangs, her other bangs, her side
Never
bangs
mind, maybe I like that.
They say art
now that you put it that way. We have no regrets. 1 vote for go towards
Go
the
to the
chimp
chimp.
with the
No.
violin,
Yeah.
and 1 vote for run away.
There's another vote for
All right, that's 2 for go for the chimp. So
Gotta go for the chimp now.
we're going to tiptoe through the gate to experience the full power of the performance. And we're going to go to story card number 24. Apparently, this is no stable. It's a kennel. 20 Doberman Pinschers are peacefully enjoying the concert, but now they glare at you with anger in their eyes. The chimp frowns and slowly points his violin bow towards you. The Dobermans respond and rush to attack you and then eat you alive. The last thing you see is the chimpanzee violinist laughing at your fate. So embarrassing. That's actually what the text here says. After you get eaten by the Dobermans, it says, so embarrassing.
What? Do what?
How? Oh, here's the dogs in case anyone needs a picture of who was eating our fucking faces. The end. Move back 1 space on the psychic scale and return to story card 17. I mean, the hair needs to be blue, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because Walmart.
In my head, that's definitely true. In my head, I pictured it bright yellow because all these other bitches have bright yellow hair. So I just like pictured it like this. But like it definitely shouldn't be that.
What do y'all think about colors? If you were gonna color this, what would you do? Crystal says, yeah, blue with yellow streaks like the logo.
Ooh, yeah, see that.
So like the
goes with
Walmart
both of our
logo.
things.
Yeah.
I realize this is slowly becoming my inspiration for this is slowly becoming Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Definitely.
I don't know if anybody knows that reference, but read a book.
Investigate the action at the gazebo?
I'll investigate.
So that's one of the
your
options.
actions.
Wow.
Investigate the action at your gazebo. Am I right? It is.
How are you doing over here with the art?
I'm doing good. So this is kind of what I was thinking. I would like for it to be a little more curvy than this that it looks right now. Like have a little more flow to it. Like this is a little stagnant for me. Picture, I know I've said like 45 references, but picture like old school horror films that would like come up with like the titles on like the distance.
I was going to say, I would love if maybe the face in the Walmart here was a little bit bigger proportionally
yeah, that's
to
what
everything else.
actually just looked at this from a distance and was like, oh yeah, Walmart needs to come out more. It needs to pop out a little bit more in this. But you kind of get the idea of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert meets Queer as Dope.
In the future, we're going to do things like fanny packs. We're going to do things like,
really
hats,
I
backpacks.
really want to do a fanny pack. This one actually might be okay for a fanny pack.
It needs to be something that you see at first glance, right? And you don't have to look at it
I don't know,
for more than
yeah,
a second.
sure.
You don't want to look at somebody else's crotch and like be staring at someone's crotch area.
Speak for yourself. What do you mean?
You just don't want to be caught doing that.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Right. What it looks
Yeah.
like is that in a few days, we're going to announce, like, we'll have it for sale on queersdope.com and you'll see the final image. And it's definitely going to be a finalized version of one of these two
Definitely.
or both of these sketches. Who knows? Like I said, we're just starting this. So
Yeah.
we're trying to figure out, like, how much
really
time
know.
do we actually have to,
Yeah.
create and manage a store and all those
Ooh,
types
but
of
she
things.
loves how easily you can read the other one. Yes, so I agree with that, Kendra.
That's a good point. Yeah. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and here, obviously,
Twitch.
and then on YouTube. So, and if you would be a doll and just tell people about what we're doing, it'd be great.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We love you guys.
We love you so much, guys. Yeah, y'all have a good night, and we'll see you soon.
See you next week. And until then, be queer as dope.
Be queer as you are dope.